Hello, my name is Ellie. Thank you so much for coming and practicing with me today. So we've got a fun one today, something that I work on lots myself, and that is strong glute muscles, building the muscles there. And it's fashionable now to have a nice round booty, but it's actually also really important for movements like running and walking. It's the driving force behind those kind of movements. They're large muscles. It's good to have strong glute muscles and also nicely stretched out as well. So we don't want to be too strong and tight, but having that strength and working them is really important for giving us support in our back and our knees as well. So as much as it's nice to have built round bottom these days, obviously the personal preference, it's also really very practical. So we're going to do a really holistic flow. So we're going to activate them with a bridge first. So we're going to get that activation in, and then we're going to do a bit of a flow with yoga poses, the best yoga poses for building a booty. Incorporate those into a flow, and then we'll do a little bit of a stretch after, because that's also really important, because if you work them, they get too tight, then you can injure them. So we've got just one or two stretches at the end as well. So this is a complete yoga booty workout. Okay, so let's begin. One of the most important things as well is to consciously activate your glute muscles. That's going to make a big difference. So lie on your back. We're going to take a bridge. So bring your hands and arms down by your sides. See if you can bring your heels to your fingertips-ish. Have them, imagine you can either put a yoga block between your knees, or you can imagine that you've got one there. And then we're going to begin by doing a few rolls up and down the back. So take a nice big breath in through your nose and a long breath out through your mouth. And then another big breath in. And a breath out. Next breath in, lift up the hips, the mid back and the upper back. So we're coming into a bridge, and then as you exhale, slowly rolling back down. We're going to do another 3 of those. So as you inhale, rolling up, pressing down through the feet. Exhale, rolling upper back, mid back and the hips down. Again, inhale, rolling up, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, slowly rolling down. One more. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, down. Okay, and then now we're going to hold. So pressing through the soles of the feet, through the hands and the arms. Lift the hips up. Squeeze the glute muscles. Keep your head, your face looking straight up. Okay, we're going to hold it here for another 15 seconds. Keep breathing. Press into your foundations. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rolling back down. Hug your knees into your chest gently. You can find a bit of movement here, rock side to side. Okay, and then we're going to rock to sit. You can either rock or you can roll onto your side and come up, whatever's best for you. So I'm going to rock a few times, hold them to the backs of your legs and backs of your thighs. And then you can cross your ankles and flip over onto all fours, or just adjust yourself into all fours in whatever way is best for you. Okay, so what's really important in our all fours position is the foundations, and the alignment is going to make a big difference to how much you get out of the move. So spread your fingers nice and wide, press into the mat, pull the front body to back body, draw the navel in towards the spine. Nice long spine here. Nice big breath in here, and exhale, releasing. Okay, so we're going to come into a bird dog. So lift your right leg up behind you, toes are pointing down. Keep the hips level, so don't let the hips open up like this. We want hips level. It's kind of a small movement in a way. If you can, keep on gazing down at your mat, finding something to focus on. If you feel okay here, bring your left arm alongside the left ear, palm facing in. And then we can stay here or to add a little bit more to it, you can pulse arm and leg up 15 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember engaging that glute muscle. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lengthen arm and the hand and foot away, and then release, and we'll come into a few cat-cows. So inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops, chest expands forwards, looking ahead, and then exhale, rounding, pressing into the mat, scooping everything in. Again, inhale, opening out, and exhale, round. Okay, coming back to a neutral spine again, coming to the other side. Again, fingers are spread wide, pressing into our foundation, scooping in through the belly, nice straight flat back if you can. Then we're going to bring our left leg behind us, hips are level, toes are pointing down, seeing how you feel here. And then when you're ready, bring your right arm alongside your right ear, palm facing in. You can stay here or you can add pulses. So I'm going to do 15 again. 15, keep breathing. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Nice and slow and controlled. 6, 5, 4, 3. Really squeeze the glute when you come up. 2, 1. Okay, release. Oh, and then another few cat-cows. Inhale, opening for cow. Exhale, press and round. Release through the spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Okay, then we're going to inhale back to a cow. So tailbone's lifted, the belly is dropped, the chest is expanding forwards. Got tailbone nice and high in the sky. Fingers are spread wide. Tuck the toes under, press through the hands and take the hips up and back for downward dog. So we're stretching out down through our hamstrings, which is nice. Because it's all connected, so our glutes connect to our hamstrings, up into our hips and our back. So it's good to work the other areas around it a little bit too. Taking a few breaths in downward dog, head is heavy. If you want to add movement here, you can do. It's your practice, do what feels best for you today. Okay, looking up to the top of your mat, you can either walk or you can hop the feet up to the top of the mat, up towards your hands. And then we're going to come all the way up, swoop the arms out either side, pressing through the feet. Palms come to the top, and exhale, bring your palms down. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a side stretch. So reach your hands above your head, hold on to your right wrist with your left hand. Reach up, inhale and exhale over to the left, stretching to the side of the body, nicely down into the hips. Back into the middle, swap your grip. So right hand holds left wrist, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, reaching over. Inhale back to center. Okay. Bring your feet about hip distance-ish. Or you can have them a bit close together, see how you feel, so make sure you feel nice and stable, but we want them about hip distance. And then we're gonna tuck the tailbone under, engage the core. Inhale, bring your arms up either side of you. And then exhale, coming down nice and slowly to chair, Utkatasana. So an isometric contraction, holding the pose. Okay, do another 3 breaths here. Pressing down through the feet and feeling kind of buoyant so you can bounce. Okay, holding, one more breath. And bring your hands onto your hips now. And we're going to lift up the right foot, flex the right toes, and bring the right foot back to a high lunge. So the back heel is lifted, the front knee is bent, and you can heel toe, you can kind of edge the left foot over to the left. So you're on a wider tracking if that feels better, if it feels more stable for you. Tucking the tailbone under, so we don't want to be sinking into it. We want to tuck the tailbone under, have the back knee bent slightly, and we're going to do a nice, we're going to drive the knee up. So I'll just demonstrate. We're going to do this and come back. So again, move slowly with control. There's no rush. Keep your core engaged to keep that stability, and maybe focus on a point ahead of you for balance. Okay, so have the arms up. We're in high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, drive the knee up. Inhale, back. Exhale, up. That's 2. Inhale. Exhale, drive it up. Press through that standing leg. Inhale, 3. 4. We're going to do 10. 5. 6. 7. Nice and slow and control, pressing to those feet. 8. 9. And 10. Good, and then slowly again stepping back to high lunge. Inhale, lengthening the hands up. Exhale, bringing the hands either side of you, pressing into the hands, stepping back to a plank. And then lowering down with control, either half plank or a full plank. Elbows go straight back. Inhale, Cobra. Elbows are hugging into the body. Exhale, coming back down, so the face comes down to the floor. Then you're going to bring your hands, so bring your hands behind you, clasp the hands, interlace the fingers at the tailbone. Inhale, peel the chest and the head up off the mat and squeeze your elbows and your shoulder blades together. And then lift the toes and the legs if you can, and squeezing the back of the body, so we're strengthening the whole of the back of the body here. Big breath in for locust. And exhale, release the hands, bring them back under your shoulders, pressing into the hands and coming back to downward dog. Again, you can find movement here, reconnecting with your breath. Okay, and then looking ahead and hopping or walking feet up to the hands, and we'll come straight up into a chair. So inhale, lifting the arms up by the ears, knees are bent, kind of like you're sitting back into a chair, although I've never tried to sit back into a chair like this. Okay, holding here for 3 deep breaths. So we're moving more slowly and with control and with strength, because that's what builds muscle, is strength movements rather than quick repetitions, which is more kind of cardio. So we're doing more strength, slow, steady, good alignment, and this will make a difference with building muscle, strengthening and stabilizing as well. Okay, one more breath in chair. Keeping the knees bent, bring your hands onto the hips. Then we're gonna carefully lift up the left foot and step it back through space, sweetly finding the floor behind you. The left heel is lifting. The front knee is bent. You might want to heel toe the right foot over a bit if you need some more stability. Hips are facing forwards. Tailbone is tucking under. I feel so out of breath today. And back knee is bent. I'm getting really warm as well. I'm using such big muscles. It's hard. Okay, we're going to do that really nice, not the right word, I know, but we're going to do that. We're going to do that driving up 10 times. Okay, so reach your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, drive the left knee up. Inhale, back, nice and steady. Take your time. You can go slower than me if you need to. That's 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Really squeeze your tummy muscles. Engage the core when you come up as well. Remember finding a focus point if you need to. Keep on breathing. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Keeping focus on your movement the whole time. 10. Back to the high lunge. Inhale, lengthen through the hands, reach up through the hands. Exhale, bring the hands either side of the right foot. Pressing into the hands, take the right foot back so you're in a plank, or you can come to knees for half plank if you like. And then we're gonna lower down slowly with control. Inhale into a cobra. Exhale, bring the chest and the face back down again, and then clasping your hands behind you at the tailbone. Inhale, squeezing the arms, the shoulder blades together, lifting, peeling the chest and the head up off the floor. And then you may want to lift up the toes, the feet, the legs, the thighs if you can. So you're squeezing and strengthening the back of the body. And breathe. And one more last lengthening, squeezing, and releasing the hands. And bring the hands back down. Press through the hands. Take the tailbone up, hips up for downward dog. Okay, we'll take 3 breaths here. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna walk your feet kind of halfway point in the mat. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. We're going to be coming into a wide-legged pose, so a goddess. So take your feet wide. Toes are pointing out, and the knees are going to follow the toes. So toes pointing out, hands are in the middle here. Bend into your knees, and then come up nice and slowly with control. So just check that your knees and your thighs aren't buckling in. Use your thigh muscles, use your leg muscles, pressing the knees out. So the knees kind of come roughly over the toes. Bring your hands onto your thighs. You can have fingers facing out or in, whatever feels best for you. And we're just going to twist side to side. So stretching the inner thighs. I really like this stretch. Okay, one more each side. Okay. Now, we're going to come up to goddess arms. So this is goddess. We're going to pulse. We'll do 5. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stretch up, stretch the legs, stretch your arms out for star. Exhale down to goddess. As deep as you can go. Again, inhale up, stretch, squeeze your glutes at the top. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch and reach, squeeze. Down. Inhale up. Exhale. We'll do one more like that. Inhale up, press through the feet. And down. Okay. Then we're going to hold for 10 seconds. Right. As low as you can go. You can release the arms out if you want to. And if you have to come out and then come back in, that's okay. You want that bit of a rest and then come back in. Okay. Another 8 seconds. 8, 9, 7. Oh, 8, 9. Gosh, 8. I've forgotten how to count. Okay, probably got about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold forwards, take your toes so they face the long edge of the mat. We'll come to wide-legged forward fold. So hang the head heavy. Hands come underneath, kind of roughly underneath the shoulders. And take a few breaths here, stretching through the backs of the legs. Okay. Heel toe your feet closer together. And then we're just going to sit down and we'll come into our stretching part of the class. So, lie back. We'll do recline pigeon. So, and we stretched through the hamstrings a bit already, which is good throughout. In fact, actually take your legs up first. Okay, hold on to the back of the right thigh, lower the left foot back down onto the mat, and then bend the right knee flex the foot, and then slowly straighten the right leg out. And then again, bend. Keep breathing deeply. Straighten. And then we're just going to release the right leg down. Bring the left leg up. Hold on to the back of the left thigh. Flexing the left foot. Bend the knee. And straighten. Kind of pressing the back of the thigh into the hands. And do that another 2 times. Okay, so recline pigeon. Bring your right ankle onto your left knee, have the right foot flex. If you can feel a stretch here, then you can stay here, or you can bring that left leg into the body and hold onto the back of the left thigh, flexing both feet gently. And if you want to deepen it even more, you can hold on to the left shin. That's a bit too much for me actually, so I'm going to keep it on the left thigh. Keep breathing nice and deeply. Stay in the sensations of the body. So I can really feel that. It feels pretty tight. Definitely need a stretch there after that. I totally underestimated how hot and warm and how much hard work that was going to be actually. Oh, my face feels so warm now. Okay, we'll do one more big breath on that side. And then unravel. And we'll come to the other side. So left ankle onto right knee, feet slightly flexed, and then holding onto the back of the right thigh and drawing the right thigh into the body. Finding a variation of that feels best for you, whether that's less than how I'm doing it, or it might be deeper. You don't want to too much of a stretch. You don't have to do it really deep. It doesn't have to be really intense. You just need to be able to feel it, and that's enough. Okay. Right, we'll release both feet onto the floor, knees are bent, and we'll finish by just gently swishing the knees side to side. Okay, right, and that's it. That's your lot. That's your booty workout. I'm going to try and do that every day, although that's going to be weird to watch myself and follow my own video. But I do really want to do that every day and see, because that is a good all-round routine, I've got to say. So yeah, let me know what you think if you try it. Let me know how you get on. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.